Thank you. Thank you and good morning. As we indicated in our initial press conference, the budget is a guiding document that dictates our way forward. It is a list of priorities by which we determine how we are going to invest in our state and the future of our citizens. Throughout the budget process, we have worked with our constituents, we've worked with the advocates, we've worked amongst ourselves, and we've worked with the Republicans to move Ohio forward in a direction that would build opportunity for everyone to have a higher quality of life, strengthen the middle-class families, and reward hard work. Unfortunately, as was just stated, this budget falls short. This budget simply doesn't work. In fact, much of what is in this budget are items that were never discussed in subcommittees, were not vetted, and Finance Committee right now is hearing testimony about some of the PLA provisions that were added. We asked the person testifying whether or not anyone to his knowledge had been asked about this provision, and the answer to that was no. So unfortunately, this budget doesn't work for the middle class when the tax cuts primarily benefit the wealthy, small business owners when the incentives there and the tax benefits there are not targeted and are not meaningful, the thousands of students in our public schools when the dollars are being diverted to underperforming charter schools, pregnant women who need prenatal care to have healthy babies, individuals struggling to get on their feet and out of poverty, college students and their parents who are trying to get a college degree without being saddled with overwhelming college debt, those that rely on public transportation to get to and from work. And those are just some of the things that have been omitted from the budget. We've offered around 350 amendments, and I say that to make sure that people understand that we have been very sincere in our approach to trying to make the governor's budget better. We had many issues in many of the subcommittees for which we offered amendments. So we were not just saying no to what we were seeing, we were saying, no, not this. We've got a better approach and a smarter approach, and we're hopeful that those amendments would be accepted by the majority. To make sure this budget is a budget that provides a real plan for the future. Not only does this budget fail to lay out a plan for growing and strengthening our middle class and Ohio's economy for the future, it attacks working and middle class Ohioans, as was just pointed out by the leader. My colleagues here on some of the important committees of finance are going to detail some of the provisions that we find to be troubling.